everyone. This is Manali Raj. Welcome to the CSA Relay Daily News Bulletin presented by Chanakya IAS Academy Patna. In this segment, we demonstrate about the daily important highlights that are important from the perspective of our civil services examination. Let us have a brief overview of today's headlines. Production rises 5.2%, led by infrastructure and construction goods, even as 12 of 23 manufacturing sectors report contraction. The Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways inaugurates Sagar Sampark Differential Global Navigation Satellite System to strengthen the maritime sector. India Mobile Congress's 7th edition was inaugurated and is set to take place on October 27th to 29th at Pragati Maidan, New Delhi. Government rejects European Union Parliament move to discuss the Manipur situation. Union Minister of State for Panchayati Raj, Shri Morishwar Patil, launches ATR module of audit online through video conferencing. Today's synoptic reports: the quiet diplomacy as a solution to ease tensions in the South China Sea. Moving into the details of the news, India's industrial output picked up some pace in May to grow at a 3-month high rate of 5.2% compared to 4.46% in April last year. India's industrial output picked up some pace in May to grow at a 3-month high rate of 5.2% compared to 4.46% in April, with electricity generation growing 0.9% after 2 months of contraction. Mining and manufacturing edged up at a swifter rate of 6.4% and 5.7% respectively. Within manufacturing, consumer durables turned up an ebbing tide for the first time in 6 months, with output growing 1.1% in May compared to 2.5% contraction in April. Infrastructure and construction goods output continued to drive up the index of industrial production, rising 14% in May after a nearly 13% rise in April. Capital goods production also accelerated to grow 8.2% in May from 6.2% in the previous one. Production of primary and intermediate goods remained tepid in contrast, growing just 3.5% and 1.6% respectively. Though this was higher than the April levels, consumer non-durables growth slowed down from over 10% in April to 7.6% in May. Of the 23 manufacturing sectors tracked by the National Statistical Office, 12 sectors recorded a contraction in output in May, with apparel makers and furniture producers reporting the sharpest declines, followed by wood products, paper products, and computer and electronics. This was counterweighted by a sharp 20.9% uptick in pharma output and a 13.4% surge in motor vehicles production. Other transport equipment grew 10.9%, while non-metallic mineral products and machinery and equipment makers also upped output by over 10%. The Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways inaugurates Sagar Sampark Differential Global Navigation Satellite System to strengthen the maritime sector. This Made in India system will provide more accurate information to the ships for safe navigation. The launch of Sagar Sampark Differential Global Navigation Satellite System at 6 locations will enhance the capability of the DGLL in the field of radio aids to marine navigation. DGNSS is a terrestrial-based enhancement system which corrects the errors and inaccuracies in the global navigation satellite system, allowing for more accurate positioning information. The DGNSS service will help mariners in safe navigation and will reduce the risk of collisions, groundings, and accidents in the port and harbor areas. This will lead to safe and efficient movement of vessels. DGNSS is an important radio aid to navigation towards fulfillment of international obligations of International Maritime Organization, Safety of Life at Sea, and International Association of Marine Aids to Navigation and Lighthouse Authorities. After recapitalization with multiple satellite constellations like GPS and GLONASS, DGNSS further increases the availability and redundancy as per international standards and help the mariners to improve their positioning within 5 meters. The latest DGNSS system is now able to transmit corrections of GPS and GLONASS. The DGNSS significantly improves the accuracy of GPS positioning, reducing errors caused by the atmospheric interferences, satellite clock drift, and other factors. This is achieved with the help of modern state-of-art technology receivers and latest software. The error correction accuracy has been improved from 5 to 10 meters to less than 5 meters for 100 nautical miles from Indian coastline. Minister for Communications, Electronics and IT and Railways, Shri Ashwini Vaishnav, in the august presence of Shri Devu Singh Chauhan, Minister of State for Communications, inaugurated the curtain raiser of India Mobile Congress 2023. The curtain raiser was attended by members of Cellular Operators Association of India, various representatives from telecom industries, startups, etc. The 7th edition of Asia's premier digital technology exhibition, India Mobile Congress, co-hosted by Department of Telecommunications and Cellular Operators Association of India, will be held from 27 to 29 October 2023 at New Delhi. With the theme of the global digital innovation, the India Mobile Congress 2023 event will witness around 1 lakh plus participants, 5,000 plus CXO level delegates, 350 plus speakers, and 400 plus exhibitors. Since its inception in 2017, the India Mobile Congress has promoted India's positioning and serves as a key forum for global thought leaders to design the next wave of digital innovation, with India leading the charge. Last year, India Mobile Congress received an overwhelming response from the industry, with Honorable Prime Minister launching 5G in India. The key programs will put spotlight on 6G, advancements in 5G network, the increasing use of artificial intelligence in telecommunications and other domains, edge computing, Industry 4.0, and the emergence of India Stack. India Mobile Congress 2023 would also widen to related technology domains such as broadcast, SATCOM, manufacturing, semiconductors, through partnerships with various associations such as IESA, ISPA, DFI, and others. IMC 2023 also planned to introduce several business to governance and business to business forums and industry roundtables, big university and student engagement, and global buyer forums. The India Mobile Congress of 2023 will signify the vision of Prime Minister to promote India's pivotal role in the digital revolution impacting sector globally. This includes pioneering breakthroughs in 5G, 6G, broadcasting, satellite, semiconductor, drone, devices, and green technologies. Moreover, this year the India Mobile Congress is introducing Aspire, the grand startup event that will place significant emphasis on igniting the future of entrepreneurship growth among young innovators and industry delegates in the telecom and other digital domains. The primary objective of Aspire will revolve around delivering an unparalleled experience, incorporating various sections such as an investor zone, pitching zone, workshop zone, and networking zone. India on July 12 rejected the European Parliament plan to hold an urgent debate on the violence in Manipur, calling it an issue totally internal to India. The European Union debate set to take place today seeks to condemn the violence and direct the European Union's top officials to speak to New Delhi about remedying the situation. At least 142 have been killed and more than 54,000 driven from their homes since violence erupted on May 3rd this year. Foreign Secretary Vinay Quadra said that the debate at the European Parliament is happening despite India's attempts to dissuade parliamentarians and putting across India's point of view. This is a matter totally internal to India. We are aware of happenings in the European Parliament and have reached out to the concerned members of the European Parliament. But we have made it absolutely clear that this is a matter wholly and totally internal to India, as per the Foreign Secretary. The move at the European Parliament follows days after US Ambassador to India, Eric Garcetti, offered US help in dealing with the situation in Manipur, saying that this was not a strategic issue but a human one, and that one doesn't have to be an Indian to feel concerned about the loss of the life in the state. The Action Taken Report module of the Audit Online was launched by the Ministry of Panchayati Raj at a virtual event today. It was presided over by Shri Kapil Moreshwar, the Union Minister for State for Panchayati Raj. The Panchayat functionaries from various states and UTs also participated in the virtual launch of ATR module of Audit Online. To promote greater transparency and accountability in the Panchayat audits, the Ministry of Panchayati Raj launched the Audit Online application on 15th of April 2020. It enabled online audits of Panchayat accounts and further strengthening financial management and transparency at Panchayat level. States have achieved significant progress, generating over 2 lakh audit reports in the last two audit reports of 2020-2021 and 2021-2022. It is a feat worth commendable on the parts of states and panchayats. As on date, 2,56,795 panchayats have been registered, 21,03,058 observations have been documented, and 2,11,278 PRI audit reports have been generated for audit period of 21-22. The Action Taken Report module of Audit Online is expected to streamline the online audit process and provide clarity on the actions to be taken by panchayats regarding audit observations, enhancing transparency and accountability at the grassroots level. Moving on to the synoptic report of today. The South China Sea is crucial maritime gateway and junction for shipping between the Pacific and the Indian Ocean. Any confrontation in the South China Sea, one of the world's most vital oceans in terms of geopolitics, economy, and strategy, will be a danger to the regional and global security of the nations. As free and stable marine commons are crucial to global trade and economy, India and many other nations have an interest in safeguarding the water lanes that pass through the region. By reiterating the need for a peaceful conflict resolution that fully respects legal and diplomatic channels, India has sent a strong message that the region wants peace and respect for the international law. There is a realization that the South China Sea problem requires a political framework which can only be created through dialogues. Leaders of ASEAN nations should try to find out a political solution through quiet diplomacy, as the potential for resolving the issue through legal methods is very low. The creation of political framework and progress towards a legally binding code of conduct falls more on the shoulders of ASEAN leaders. If the ASEAN nation wants to convey a crucial political message to China, greater understanding is needed among themselves. That was all for today. Stay tuned to our channel for standardizing your CSE preparations. Thank you.